So we at it again. What's up, y'all? Christopher Smith, League of Dads, League Nation TV. I am doing this video today because I do what I do best. And what I do best is I raise people's climate of consciousness. But remember, I want to start things off with, remember, y'all, I put my best work on ConnectPal. So individuals that support me over on ConnectPal, I really appreciate it. And I'm going to tell you guys, as I always tell you, if in fact you got warrants out for your arrest for non-payment of child support, if your license is suspended due to non-payment of child support, you in fact can file a bankruptcy chapter 13 to get yourself relief. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ask an attorney. Don't listen to me. You're going to ask an attorney. Can I take my child support arrears and put them in a chapter 13 reconstruction payment plan? He or she will say yes. Ask them how much. They'll say a couple of thousands. We'll show you how to do it over here at the League for $685. All right? Drink my green tea. All right. I want to do this video today because I'm going to get back to the bare basis of what I do. And what I do is I raise people's climate of consciousness. That's what I do. I actually sent out some league wear to Miss Hernandez. You'll be getting that league wear tomorrow. I sent it off Saturday. They said that, in fact, you should be getting your league wear tomorrow. I have a belief, y'all. And I have a belief that despite what people say, I have a belief and opinion that no matter what is done, women will always take the side of a woman. They will always take the side of a woman. I have a belief that no matter what a man does, I realize this. I realize this as a man that went into it, got into it with a woman that beat on me, a woman that put me in a hospital, a woman that was never civil at 1% of this situation when her and I parted when it concerning our child. And for some reason, I thought that her parents, I thought her sister, her father has passed. Well, her father wasn't in her life. But I thought her father, her mother, her aunts, cousins, I thought everybody was going to come to my defense. I learned the hard way. So I always say that as a person that found out the hard way, for some strange reason, it doesn't matter what a man and how good a man is, women are going to take the sides of women. Well, I was watching Housewives of Atlanta yesterday. And in watching Housewives of Atlanta, I listened to something that was so solidifying to my criticism, if you want to call that, because I am very critical of the actions of women when it comes to good men. Let me say that again. I am very critical of the actions of women when it comes to good men. I am. But I stated before that I just have this belief. And I want y'all to listen to something that I'm about to play right quick. I'm going to want y'all to listen to something. Listen to this.
You have some former boyfriends that have jumped on you too, so don't jump on me. Oh, you don't know who jumped on you? Okay. As a woman, you always take the side of a woman.
Hear that? You heard what that woman just said? I'm going to play it again. As a woman, you always take the side of a woman. People
who jumped on you? Okay.
Let's play it again.
As a woman, you always take the side of a woman.
That was Housewives of Atlanta. That was something that I like to watch. I like to watch because it helps me validate how I feel about the actions of black women. I'm not concerned with white women. And what she said in there, as a woman, you always take the side of a woman. So with that being said, it answers the question that a lot of fathers that come to me and they say, how come I did everything I was supposed to do as a man and the results just doesn't match up to the work? Well, there you have it. All right. But what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about smoking. People, you have to forgive me for looking at things the way that I do. I'm about to talk about a commercial I'm sure all of you have seen, but you just said, "Oh, it's just a commercial." When in fact, the commercial actually the commercial, it raised my eyebrows. And then I'm going to admit, I've seen a commercial for years. So I see this commercial, and it's a Caucasian woman, and the Caucasian woman is near this incubator or whatever the hell it is, the shit that they put the little kids in, and the kid is the baby is inside the little thing, and she says, "Smoking caused my baby to be born 2 months premature. She only weighed 3 pounds. And then she opened the little thing, and she says, "When you have a baby while you're smoking, while pregnant while smoking, just speak louder through the hole." Is the message that they were getting at when they did this commercial. I watched the commercial, and I seen something entirely different. When I seen the commercial, it made me wonder, how come we don't bring women up on charges when their child is born with some type of defect due to their smoking? How come we can bring a woman up on charges when they leave a child in the car classified under child endangerment? We could bring a woman up on charges when she leaves a child at home alone. But yet, when we witness the defect, the birth defects of a child due to a mother smoking, lifelong effects. Why then is this not addressed? Oh, what's up, Miss Snowden? I see you. When we look at children that are born with natural defects, when we look at children born with natural defects, how come there's an absence of some type of legal repercussion? There are plenty of mothers out there that have birth and they take birth seriously. But yet we have some women out there that get pregnant, know they're pregnant, and still continue to smoke. How come women aren't brought up on some type of harm to child, harm to a fetus or something? You know, you got a lot of mothers out there that found themselves standing in front of the law behind what their children have done. Then you got a lot of mothers out there that know that their children are doing wrong, and the law taps them on the shoulder and says, hey, how you doing? This is the law, etc., etc. But how come when children are subject to cigarette smoke due to the fact that a woman that 4 or 5 months along knows she's pregnant and she continues to smoke, how is that no different when a mother unfortunately leaves a child in a home? Unfortunately, you leave a child in a car. Why isn't the same circumstances brought up? You know, like I said, I seen the commercial, and I seen this commercial for years, and this commercial was like, you know, my child was born 3 months early or 2 months early or whatever, and only weighed 3 pounds due to the fact that I was smoking. And I would just ask, why? How is this? How is this? How is this unliable? How is this a situation where the unborn child is being contaminated by cigarette smoke? And how come when the hospital realizes that the child is born prematurely and they do blood work and find out that there's cigarette tar or whatever, they can tell when you're smoking? How come hospitals aren't required to notify child services? How come? Hey, listen, I'm only here to raise your climate of consciousness. That's all. I'm here to ask questions that make you think. I mean, of course, I'm sure we've all seen or know a woman that was pregnant and was smoking while pregnant. We all do. And then I'm sure we all know someone or know someone that did some type of action with her child only to have CPS, Child Protective Services, come knocking on their door and try and make a case out of something that they did that wasn't, well, should I say, was taken out of context. I hope I raised your climate of consciousness here today.